Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Effdash here with effdash TV. So I wanted to keep my promise of still doing recorded videos while also increasing the amount of live streams that I do. So here is a special video. It's another player spotlight. I hope you enjoy. Alright, and now we have another player spotlight. We have one of the leaders of War Gods, MattAlex. Thank you so much for stopping by today.
Thanks for having me.
Not a problem, thank you. So before we get to the game, I always like to ask my my spotlightees, tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do when you're not playing card monsters?
Well, I work a lot and I hang with friends. I'm 32 and I live in South Florida as well. A little bit more about me.
Cool. Yes. So we are actually very close to each other. I live here in Central Florida. Nice.
Yeah, I'm near Miami.
Nice. Near the beach. So,
yes.
If anybody has seen your deck, and they may not have because you don't play, or you used to not play that much of Arena, your deck is a little different from most, but do you have like a general strategy that you're trying to get to in the game or trying to set up something specific?
It's kind of twofold. Primarily, I want to set up a face if I can. An ideal first turn would be to drop Night Thief, in spot 1, and then sacrifice a Crazy Croc. And then I end my turn there. And that way, I gain crystal advantage, and I get to get that without having to skip a turn, since I played a creature.
Right. Yeah, and then one of the beauties of Night Thief is that she only costs one crystal.
Yeah, and the best part is when she dies, she pays for herself.
Exactly, yeah. That's a great return on investment there. So,
and
yeah.
From there, I try to set up a face. Maybe next turn play a Musculard in spot 2, hopefully a Dungeon Master in spot 3, and then I'm dealing 9 damage to spot 1, hopefully to a face.
Wow, that's
and
it's devastating.
If I can't get that set up, then I can just keep skipping turns until she dies because she has flying now, so she can last a while, and I'm just saving crystals.
The sweet ability of flight. Yes. No, that's good. That's a great strategy there. So I did bring up the fact that you're one of the leaders of War Gods with Godly Tay. Tell us a little bit about your guild, War Gods.
It's the best guild in the game. I'm really proud to be there. And I'm helping build it into what it is now. And Godly's a great leader. I've known him for a long time.
Are there any spots open for anybody listening who wants to join?
Not right now. We have 50 active members, luckily.
50 active members. That's fantastic. Are any of the missions hard for you guys?
As far as guild quests?
Yeah.
No, we've gotten all of them with time to spare every time they've come out.
Nice.
We have a great team. I'm really proud of my guys.
Excellent. So in your deck, yeah, what is one monster card that you could not live without?
I'd have to say Dungeon Master.
Dungeon Master, interesting. Why is that?
It's just so powerful. For 2, you get 4 magic damage.
Yeah, 4 magic damage with 4 health and stealth. That's absurd, honestly.
Stealth is key.
I mean, the fact that it's a Chaos Clan and it only costs 2 and he does 4 damage. You can't even find that in the Balance Clan, which is supposed to be a bunch of magic users. So I don't even understand.
Purple gets everything.
It really does. It's terribly unfair, but what do you do, right? So similarly, what's an item card that you could not live without?
I'd say Ebony Staff. As it is, it gives 3 magic damage and 1 melee attack. And with the next level unlocking, it will also give additional crystal when you sacrifice from your hand.
Which only makes it more absurd. But it does bring up a good question. Since it is so powerful, I'm guessing right now you only roll with 1. Would you be rolling with 2 in the future to sack 1? Or, what do you foresee?
I wouldn't, because I already get all the crystals I need with stalling with Night Thief if I can't get a face set up, and with sacrificing Crazy Crocs.
That is true. That is true.
Plus, in purple it costs 4.
Yeah, it's not cheap at all. All right, so primarily your deck is chaos, but you do have like a side of a face. So we are in a chaos heavy meta, so you do satisfy that. How have you used your deck to be successful in this meta?
Well, for me, once I get Night Thief in spot 1, and then I can flank her on either side, if I can't get a face to go off, then she's just stalling. I don't really care if she dies. Her 2 damage, they can hit flying monsters, is nice, but I'm not counting on it.
Right.
And then, by the time she dies, if I can play another Night Thief in her spot, I can stall more. And then sacrificing both Crocs as I draw them, I can bank a lot of crystals by the time that I have to play something real in spot 1. I can drop a Blue Dragon and arm him, and arm Musculard, and throw Ebony Staff on Dungeon Master, and throw a Poison Dagger, and still have 3 crystals left,
So do you always sack your Crocs?
Always.
Always.
Unless the rare chance that I can use it to get another face to fire. But that doesn't happen often.
Gotcha. Okay. So, on average, about how many matches do you play a day?
I'd say about 20 to 30, including the event until I get all the rewards, and then going after the daily quests, all 7. And then helping out the guild with the guild quests.
Right. And speaking of how many you play a day, up until recently, you weren't even playing the arena, correct?
Correct.
And so, looking from what you've said about your deck and looking at your deck, it's not very cheap. So how did you, in terms of resources, how viable is this for other people to build?
Well, it does have 10 legendaries, 6 monsters, and 4 items, Jeez. And they're all at max level.
Woo! It's a lot of crystals.
Yeah, it's a little resource intensive, for a new player especially.
So if somebody sees this video and they're like, "Wow, that deck is disgusting. I want it." What's some advice that you would give them in terms of building it and playing it?
In terms of building it, if you're a free-to-play player, then it would take a lot of grinding. Because you would need to craft all 6, and then you would need craft all 10 legendaries, rather. And then you need additional legendary crystals to get them, to level 4 and 5 for the creatures and level 2 for the items. Plus all the gold it takes and the runes and the scrolls, it's a lot.
It is quite a bit. And then in terms of playing it, so is the general strategy to get a face off, or is it just to stall for a dragon to come in?
Well, primarily I want to get a face off. It's such a powerful ability. Mm-hmm. You either get to destroy an item or a monster. Ideally a monster, but it's random. And if they have more items left than monsters, it's going to prefer an item, by chance.
Gotcha. Okay. And so this game is still evolving. We're just having our first tournament here next week. What's a feature that's not currently in the game now that you would love to see in the future?
I would really like some more single-player content. A campaign mode would be great. Another game, Spellstone, does something similar where they have a single-player campaign. I would love something like that in Card Monsters.
Yeah, I've seen that suggestion around. I think that's a great idea too. Something to give us more to do when we're tired of arena or tired of doing quests or whatever. That'd be good. Yeah,
more ways to get rewards as well.
I didn't even think about that, but yes, more ways to get gold. I'm all for it. Especially if you want to build your deck. All right. Yes. So, any final thoughts for the viewers? Any questions?
I wish everybody, good luck and have fun, and we're all here for the same thing.
All right. So I want to thank MattAlex again for agreeing to be on F-Dash TV's Player Spotlight. Thank you so much. It is greatly appreciated.
That was my pleasure.
All right. So you can find him in the arena, probably, or in casual. Thank you so much again.
No problem.
I want to thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe to the channel so you can be notified of when I go live or when I drop a new video. And hey, you can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/effdash. You can also follow me on Twitter at handle effdash. And I'm also on Mixer under, of course, the handle effdash. So big thank you again to MattAlex for agreeing to be on the player spotlight here on F-Dash TV. We've got a bunch of these coming up in the near future, so look forward to that. We've also got, of course, many more videos, many more live streams to come, as well as a discussion about tier lists. So I expect a lot of controversy there, which is always good. But I want everyone to have a very, very good weekend, and I will see you all next time on F-Dash TV.